While other schools in Japan compete for the title of being the best soccer team in the country, Ryman Middle School Soccer Club Inazuma 11 struggles to rise from the verge of being disbanded. The grandson of Inazuma's 11th first-generation goalkeeper and captain of the team, Mamoru Endo, takes the challenge of kicking the long-neglected club back into shape. To do this, he'll need a little help and more than a little luck. Mamoru Endo finds hope in the hands of Shuya Goenji, a brilliant young player who has given up on soccer. Mamoru is determined to get Shuya and other new recruits to join his team no matter what the cost. Is his passion and determination enough to treat the ailing club? Or is there no more hope for the team?
ゴールまでの40ヤードをワンプレーで走れるやつはこいつしかいねえ。高速のランニングバック。アイシールド21。
Senna is like any other shy kid starting high school. He's just trying to survive. Constantly bullied, he's accustomed to running away. Surviving high school is about to become a lot more difficult after Hiruma, captain of the school's American football team, witnesses Senna's incredible agility and speed during an escape from some bullies. Hiruma schemes to make Senna the running back of his school team, the Devil Bats, hoping that it will turn around the squad's fortunes from being the laughingstocks of Japan's high school leagues to title contender. To protect his precious star player from rivaling recruiters, he enlists Senna as the team's secretary, giving him a visored helmet and the nickname Eyeshield 21 to hide his identity. The Devil Bats will look to make their way to the Christmas Bowl, an annual tournament attended by the best football teams in Japan, with Eyeshield 21 leading the way.
先生なんか軽く三振取っちゃうもんね。そう簡単にはいかないわよ。
Goro Honda, a little boy obsessed with baseball, has always admired his father Shigeharu. Wishing to follow in his father's footsteps, Goro dreams of becoming a professional baseball player. In turn, his son's starry-eyed admiration encourages Shigeharu to keep playing, despite his late wife's death and his unsatisfying position on the second-string team Blue Ocean. Unfortunately, an elbow injury forces Shigeharu off the team and he falls into despair. However, after an offhand joke from his childhood friend, Shigeharu reevaluates his choices and decides to keep playing, leaving behind his prime position as pitcher and taking up the bat. Now motivated more than ever, Goro works hard to carve his way in the Japanese Little League.
黒子くんってこの中にいる？
抵抗中の。
あんな強豪にいたんなら見りゃすぐわかると思ったんだけど。今日は休みみたいね。いいよ。じゃあ練習始めよう。
すいません。黒子は僕です。
Teiko Junior's high school basketball team is crowned champion 3 years in a row thanks to the 5 outstanding players who with their breathtaking and unique skills leave opponents in despair and fans in admiration. However, after graduating, these teammates, known as the Generation of Miracles, go their separate ways and now consider each other as rivals. At Serin High School, 2 newly recruited freshmen prove that they are not ordinary basketball players. Taiga Kagami, a promising player returning from the US, and Tetsuya Kuroko, a seemingly ordinary student whose lack of presence allows him to move around unnoticed. Although Kuroko is neither athletic nor able to score any points, he was a member of Teiko's basketball team where he played as a phantom 6-man who easily passed the ball and assisted his teammates. Kuroko no Basket follows the journey of Serin's players as they attempt to become the best Japanese high school team by winning the Inter-High Championship. To reach their goal, they have to cross pathways with several powerful teams, some of which have one of the 5 players with godlike abilities, whom Kuroko and Taiga make a pact to defeat. With With a straight pitch that completely missed the batter, Agent Sawamura loses his final middle school baseball game. Frustrated by this defeat, Agent and his teammates vow to reach the national tournament once they are in high school. But everything changes when a scout unexpectedly invites him to Tokyo's prestigious Seido High School after seeing the potential in his unusual pitching style. Encouraged by his teammates, Agent accepts the offer, ready to improve his skills and play at a much more competitive level of baseball. However, now surrounded by a large number of skilled players, Agent struggles to find his place on the team. He declares that he will one day become the team's ace, but it's only if fellow first-year Satoru Furuya doesn't take the title first with his breakneck fastballs that earn him a coveted spot on the starting roster. With the addition of these talented new players to an already powerful lineup, the Seido baseball team aims to become the best in Japan, facing off against a number of formidable foes that stand in their way.
よっしゃーまた10番にボールがいった。敵はその変な髪型だけだ。そいつさえ止めたら。
In a quiet rural town, the spotlight of a local junior high school football team rests on one player, Ashito Aoi. Known for his unpredictable moves and self-centered playing style, Ashito is the sole powerhouse pushing his team through an important high school preliminary tournament. However, their win streak is short-lived. An opponent causes Ashito to lose his temper and act violently, resulting in his removal from the rest of the game. Without their star player, the team is quickly eliminated from the tournament. Just as he believes all hope is lost, Ashito is approached by a youth team coach named Tatsuya Fukuda, who senses potential in him and invites him for tryouts in Tokyo. In an unfamiliar setting surrounded by talent, Ashito must bring out the best of his ability to prove himself and secure what could be a life-changing career.
4万ドルだ。全然構わねえよ、俺は。なんならハンでもやろうか。そうだな。俺の投げるボールに当てさえすればお前の勝ちってのでどうだ。
Towa Tokuchi is an athlete by profession but a reckless gambler at heart. On the streets of Okinawa, he uses nothing but his wits and a fastball peaking at a mere 134 km per hour to somehow achieve 499 wins in the game of one-outs, a simplified version of baseball between the pitcher and one batter. Amazed by Towa's unique prowess on the mound, veteran slugger Hiromichi Kojima artfully scouts the pitcher to his long unsuccessful team, the Saikyo Saitama Lycanes. Kojima desperately hopes Towa will lead them to a championship. However, Tsuneo Saikawa, the mercenary owner of the Lycanes, sees the vastly talented pitcher as a threat to the income generated by the team. Rising to the challenge of swaying the owner, Towa suggests a one-of-a-kind one-outs contract. Every out Towa pitches will earn him 5 million yen, but with every run he gives up, he will lose 50 million. Adapted from the manga by Shinobu Kaitani of Liar Game fame, One Outs documents the intense psychological battles between Towa and those around him. With millions of yen at stake, can a pitcher who has done nothing but gamble in a head-to-head imitation of a baseball finally lead a real baseball team to victory? 全国 Yoichi Isagi was mere moments away from scoring the goal that would have sent his high school soccer team to the nationals, but a split-second decision to pass the ball to his teammate cost him that reality. Bitter, confused and disappointed, Isagi wonders if the outcome would have been different had he not made the pass. When the young striker returns home, an invitation from the Japan Football Union awaits him. Through an arbitrary and biased decision-making process, Isagi is one of the 300 U18 strikers selected for a controversial project named Blue Lock. The project's ultimate goal is to turn one of the selected players into the star striker for the Japanese national team. To find the best participant, each diamond in the rough must compete against others through a series of solo and team competitions to rise to the top. Putting aside his ethical objections to the project, Isagi feels compelled to fight his way to the top, even if it means ruthlessly crushing the dreams of 299 aspiring young strikers.
俺は天才バスケットマン桜木花道いろ優勝
Hanamichi Sakuragi, infamous for his temper, massive height and fire red hair, enrolls in Shohoku High, hoping to finally get a girlfriend and break his record of being rejected 50 consecutive times in middle school. His notoriety precedes him, however, leading to him being avoided by most students. Soon, after certain events, Hanamichi is left with two unwavering thoughts. I hate basketball and I desperately need a girlfriend. One day, a girl named Haruko Akagi approaches him without any knowledge of his troublemaking ways and asks him if he likes basketball. Hanamichi immediately falls head over heels in love with her, blurting out a fervent affirmative. She then leads him to the gymnasium where she asks him if he can do a slam dunk. In an attempt to impress Haruko, he makes the leap but overshoots, instead slamming his head straight into the blackboard. When Haruko informs the basketball team's captain of Hanamichi's near-inhuman physical capabilities, he slowly finds himself drawn into the camaraderie and competition of the sport he had previously held resentment for. Inspired after watching a volleyball ace nicknamed Little Giant in action, small-statured Choyo Hinata revives the volleyball club at his middle school. The newly formed team even makes it to a tournament, however, their first match turns out to be their last, when they are brutally squashed by the king of the court, Tobio Kageyama. Hinata vows to surpass Kageyama, and so after graduating from middle school, he joins Karasuno High School volleyball team, only to find that his sworn rival, Kageyama, is now his teammate. Thanks to his short height, Hinata struggles to find his role on the team, even with his superior jumping power. Surprisingly, Kageyama has his own problems that only Hinata can help with, and learning to work together appears to be the only way for the team to be successful. Based on Haruichi Furudate's popular shonen manga of the same name, Haikyuu is an exhilarating and emotional sport comedy following two determined athletes as they attempt to patch a heated rivalry in order to make their high school volleyball team the best in Japan.
お前がコートに君臨する王様なら